On January 1st, the financial requirement for study permits will be raised to reflect the current cost of living. A single applicant will need to show that they have $20,635 in funds to support themselves in Canada, moving up from $10,000.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ada. Guys, if today is your first time of seeing my videos, thank you and welcome to this community of mine. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section. I do lifestyle videos, I do vlogs, and I do everything about life in Canada. So I'll be taking you guys on this journey, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Guys, today I decided to come and bring you guys this gist. Hey God, I was supposed to do the video regarding the part 2 of giving birth in Canada, but on a second note, I changed my mind because I needed us to sit back and talk about this gist that IRCC just dropped on us like a bombshell. I just told myself, no, I need to come and update my community just in case anybody has not heard it or you do not understand what it means. Let me explain it to you in a layman's explanation so that you understand the implication. This is why I tell people that if you ever want to do anything, the best time to do it is now. Like, do not take chances. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't say, oh, I will do it when I get millions. Sometimes you just do these things with faith. Faith, trust God, and I'm sure that you will see it come to pass. But when you keep procrastinating, if you're in that ship, if you're in that wagon of people who keep procrastinating, Jesus, I don't know what to tell you now, because it seems like there is fire on the mountain. You just drop to their own the other day. IRCC now came and dropped to their own bomb. I say, hey, Jehovah. Now, Australia just, buttress it, used their own to top it up like the icing on the cake. Guys, anyway, let's talk about what brought us here, which is the IRCC new update for international students. Without wasting so much of your time, let's get started. On the 29th of November, let me start from there. IRCC dropped an announcement to say that, oh, if you are an international student and you want to apply for visa, for anything study visa application, there is now a new application form for it. Guys, follow me on this journey, follow me on this story. When I heard this announcement, I just said it seems like something is going on that these people has not really told us. For them to like create a new form for international students that kicked off on the 1st of December this year, I just knew that something is going on. The reason for creating this new forms for international students alone is understandable. This is because some time ago, I heard the story of 700 Indian students that were supposed to be deported because they came in with a fake admission letter. After they had been granted visa, the IRCC discovered that their admission letters were fake and decided to deport them. Now, this was an issue that lingered for too long, and they kept protesting, fast, saying that, oh, it's not their fault, that their letter of admission is fake. It's IRCC's fault to have discovered that it is a fake admission letter and not give them visa. So IRCC thought about it and said, oh, what can we do, to curb this kind of situation? That's why I'm sure they brought this whole new application form policy into place. This way they can curb anything fraudulent admission letter. It is beneficiary to the students. I'm very sure it is to protect the student. It's a good idea, but at the same time it has huge positive effect on the student. I feel like it's still going to have a little negative effect, which might lead into delay of applications. I stand to be corrected though, but this is my personal opinion, my personal thought, that it could lead to that. But on a second note, it's a good policy that is out there to protect the student, because obviously putting that policy in place really help protect the students. So when that announcement was made, it waved all over the place. From the 1st of December, there's a new application form. So if you use the old one, now you waiting, now you sabi. Moving on, we've been expecting IRCC to make some certain announcements, and on the 7th, they made this announcement. The immigration minister came and dropped the final straw for 2023. This one was a bombshell. Like it dropped him like say na bomb. He just feels like they've been, pampering it, looking for the best way to put it to us, and haven't figured it out. And they say, okay, let's wait towards the end of the year. We'll spill it to them and let's see what they have to say. I do not blame them. This is also as a result of several things that has been happening in Canada. But let's take a look at the policies that were meted out to us on the 7th of this month. If you follow IRCC on Twitter, you would have seen this post. It's something that is everywhere. So let's read it one after the other and I will explain to you guys. The first one, they said starting January 1st, 2024, cost of living financial requirements for study permit applicants will be raised to ensure international students are better prepared for life in Canada. This threshold will be adjusted each year, similarly to other immigration programs. For 2024, a single applicant will need to show they have 20,635 in addition to their first year of tuition and travel costs. This change will apply to new study permit applications received on or after January 1st, 2024. What does it mean? It means that going forward, effective 1st of January 2024, every application for study visa you put in, you must have as your living expenses instead of $10,000 that it used to be. Now you must have $20,635 as your living expenses. Now let me explain to you guys how we got to this part. A few weeks ago, some students were seen living on the street, lying outside. Why? Because they said the cost of living, they can no longer afford to pay the cost of housing in this country. That's why they are sleeping on the streets. This is one of the reasons why IRCC had increased this living expenses. That way, because there is housing crisis, there is lack of jobs. And some of these people coming, they do not have the opportunity to get a job on time. And you see them lying on the streets to say, oh, we can no longer afford to pay our rent, we can no longer afford to pay our bills. This is one of the reasons, this is the outcome why IRCC increased the living expenses to this total amount of 20,635. It also means that if your school fees is say 20,000, no, most of the school fees are within 18,000, but even those schools have started increasing their school fees of late. But let's assume your school fees is 18,000 plus 20,635,000. That's how much? 38,635 plus 3,000 as miscellaneous. That's close to 41,000. Give and take, just give it $42,000. That's what you need. Let's do the mathematics. 42,000. I'm doing the mathematics as I'm talking to you. $42,000 times 500, which is the CBN rate on for CAD. That's what I'm using to times. I'm not using the black market tool. I'm using CBN rates. It means 42,000 times 588. No, it's 588.75. Let me see, 75 or 76. So let's convert it to 589. So what you need apparently for you to come to Canada is using the CBN rate, and let's assume you're using Form A. Apparently what it means that you need 24,738,000 naira if you're coming from Nigeria to come into this country. Meaning the 1 year tuition plus your living expenses and your travel expenses is 24 million. Now, if we take it to the black market, let me do the calculation for you. 42,000 times as the black market rate as of today was $860. 860. It means you need one person need 36,120,000 naira for an individual if you use the black market. This is what the increase in living expenses has cost us. So if you're one of those who had gotten admission and you keep deferring, or you keep you wanted to come but you just keep thinking about it, letting people convince you if it's worth going through with or if it's not, see it that the value has gone up. This is why procrastination is not good. This is why it is not good to procrastinate when you have things to do. Now, living expenses has gone up. It means you need, one person needs $42,000. $42,000 for you to be able to apply as an individual for your study permit. Let's go to the second policy. Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because I hope this explanation sums it up for you. Does it make sense? Calm down. So let's go to the second policy. They said, in addition, Minister Miller has provided an update on 3 temporary policies that were set to expire at the end of 2023, including the following. Number 1, international students already in Canada, as well as applicants who have already submitted an application of a study permit as of December 7th, 2023, which was the day they made the announcement, will be able to work off campus for more than 20 hours per week until April 2024. What does it mean? That those who have submitted the application from before now till 7th of what? December 2023, and already those in Canada can work outside the campus. You can do the regular job for more than what? 20 hours. This one, it favors us, because this way a lot of people get to make more money to take care of their bills. But the funny thing with this policy is that it came at a very wonderful season, or a very wonderful time in Canada, which means winter time. There is no much job, so it's going to take a lot of people who has not gotten a job. It's going to take a while, for them to get a job, for them to work full time. Then for some people who has gotten jobs during winter period, companies tends to, close down because of the harsh weather and everything. So it's likely still going to affect them. But in all of it, I always pray that it favors me and my family and my household. So I expect every one of us who are out there, who are already in Canada, that this policy favors, to also pray that it favors us massively. Even with the weather, things will work out well for us. So let's go to the third one. It said the measure that has allowed international students to count time spent studying online towards the length of a future postgraduate work permit, as long as it constitutes less than 50% of the program of the study, will continue to be in place for students who begin a study program before September 1st, 2024. What it means is that for some schools, they do hybrid. My school does hybrid, which is if you're in school, if you're in Canada, you can still learn online. If you're in your home country, you can learn online. I remember my professor, which is the coordinator of my program in school, saying that they might likely stop it at the end of this year. But luckily, because IRCC has stated that it still continued till 1st of September, I'm sure that my school, who has plan of cutting it off, stopping it, will continue with the hybrid delivery method until that time. Yeah, it means that if you're studying from your home country, you're still eligible to partake for the postgraduate work permit. Let's go to the final one. A temporary policy was introduced on 3 occasions to provide an additional 18 months work permit to postgraduate work permit holders, as their initial work permit was expiring. Foreign nationals with a postgraduate work permit expiring up to December 31st, 2020 remain eligible to apply. However, this temporary policy would not be extended, meaning there were people last year who got an 18 months extension of their postgraduate work permit. So what this policy is saying is that it is no longer going to be extended. So if your own expired or expire, if you're unable to get what you want, then you have to seek an alternative means of achieving your goals. So basically, this is what the huge announcement is all about, that has been causing a whole lot of uproar on the internet. This is basically what the policies are. So I don't know if anyone affected you. If it does, please let me know in the comment section which one of them has affected you. For me, it is the full-time work, ability to work full-time until April 2024, which is a good thing for those of us who, it's been a policy that has been in place for, I think it happened last year for people that applied or up till October 7th or so. Yeah, people that applied last year up to October 7th, it favored them. So we came in and we had a 20 hours cap on our work permit. So now we are free to enjoy it until what? April 2024, and I'm happy it favored me. Just let me know your thoughts about this whole policies in the comment section. What are your opinion? What do you have to say? Are you in Canada? Are you one of those affected positively or negatively? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, this is what this video is all about. I just wanted to come in here and explain to you guys what this policy means and how it affects every one of us one way or the other. Please let me know your comments in the comment section, and we'll bring this video to an end here. I will see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to share, like, tell a friend to tell a friend that there's a girl called the Only Adako on YouTube, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys.